What's up YouTube? Scotty Tradition back with a mail day video. I just actually posted my top 100 cards video, the first video I did earlier today, so wanted to get this mail day video out of the way before I decided to make my top 50 of that video. So let's start out with this one. This one's going to be football heavy. There's only 3 cards, but they're all pretty sweet. So here's the first one. This is from 2007 Leaf Certified Materials. It's the Bart Starr Immortals Prime Jersey Patch Autograph. And this is just a beautiful card. This is the gold version out of 15. Take a quick peek at the back there. This one's numbered 6 out of 15. And look at that patch. Just beautiful. Love these prime jersey patches. Great shine on that card as well. So this was a card that I just happened to see on eBay. It had a price or best offer, and I just grabbed it. Paid the full price. It had gotten like 15 watchers and like, less than like 8 hours. So I just knew it was going to be a popular card, and it's a card that I wanted and love to add it. I've been kind of looking to add a nice star jersey auto to my collection. Haven't really added one since I had picked up that 2003 Fabric of the Game patch out of 15. That was back in like 2017. So it's been like 6-7 years since I picked the last one up. So this one presented and I jumped on it. Super happy with this pickup. And then next we got a card that just came in today. This is the 1998 Ultra Brett Favre exclamation points. And this looks really awesome in person, I'm not going to lie. It's the first one of these that I've owned, actually. So this was pointed out to me by Ty. Daniel, is it 4916 on YouTube? I think I got that numbers correctly, but anyways, Ty, this was from his collection, and he actually was auctioning this off on ComC, and he alerted me to it, and I was able to get it for a pretty good price. These sell kind of on average in that $115, $120 range. This one ended at $92, so I was pretty thrilled with that. In a 10 they can go for over 200, 250, somewhere in that range. They don't really sell all that often, actually, but these are just cool cards. First one of these I've owned. Take a look at the back. So very happy with that one. A couple Packer quarterback additions right there. And then last but not least, this is a card that made its way into my top 100 list. This is the 63 Topps Dave Deacon Jones rookie card. And this card, not only am I a fan of defensive players, that's kind of why I sprung for the high grade option of this, but I've recently started the NFL Top 100 set, Top 100 players, so it's a fun set. We're basically getting the rookie cards of the top 100 players, and this card just stuck out to me. It was a buy it now or best offer, and you just don't see them centered like this very often. Like, just the card is basically flawless. There's just one little tiniest of fish eyes right there, which you'll definitely see on these 63 cards. That's not uncommon, but it's so small it barely, my eye does not go there first. My eye just goes right to that beautiful centering and those clean edges and corners. Just a beautiful card. It basically looks packed fresh. And this one is actually got the purple sky variation. You can kind of see that the sky is kind of purple in the background there. So the purple variations are for every one purple variation, there's like 5 blue variations. That's about the rough number, as stated in the PSA article that I read. And the purple sky variations can be a little bit harder to find in high grade. So this one's graded an 8. There are no 10s, and I think there's about 17 higher graded than this one. But for 8s, this is a beauty. There was another 8 that actually sold at auction after I had purchased this one on a best offer, and that one sold for about $150 less than this one. But that other one was an old label, and it really looked like it. The edges, you could see all the edges chipped on it, even though it was an 8. It really looked nothing like this 8. So I was happy to pay the premium on this card if I can get a nice centered version. This pairs really well with the 63 Nitschke that I already have. That it's also very centered, so I'm just a huge fan of this set, and to have 2 defensive studs like Deacon Jones and Ray Nitschke, I mean, how cool is that? So yeah, Deacon Jones, he was the man. I think Pro Football Weekly went back and went through all of his games, and I think they credited him with about 173 and a half sacks, which technically would put him 3rd all time behind Bruce Smith and Reggie White. So obviously sacks were not kept track of during Deacon's time, so I'm not sure if they'll ever actually go back and give him true credit for that, but he basically coined the term quarterback sack. That's how many sacks he had. I believe he was like an 8-time All-Pro. First team, he was 5-time, I believe, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And again, he had all those sacks, and he was a character too. He had a lot of personality. He'd basically smack anyone upside the head. He had some very colorful interviews back in the day. And he was fast too. Like, he could run sideline to sideline for his size and run people down and bring them down from the back. He was definitely a wonderful defender in his day. So real happy just to get this one, and happy to get a higher grade version of the card too. I looked over the last 2 years of all the 8s that have sold. None of them look like this, so real happy to have this one and be able to get this one in the collection. That's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for that top 50 video that I'll have coming out in the next week or so here. And you guys take care. See you next time.